Yeah, good morning, Jordan and Corey. So far, we're already seeing 292 Southwest flight cancellations here at DIA this morning. That accounts for about half of the airline's scheduled flights that are supposed to be coming out of Denver. It's only a marginal improvement from yesterday. Yesterday, we saw more than 300 flights canceled with Southwest, and on Monday, we saw more than 400 flights canceled with Southwest. Southwest has said they're only operating a third of their scheduled flights for the coming days here. But let's take a look at the baggage situation. This is what it looks like today. This is all centered around Carousel 1 today. Yesterday, it was stretching all the way down to Carousel 3, so seemingly an improvement today. The airport says that there were about 10,000 bags here as of 5 o'clock Monday morning. People yesterday were waiting 2 to 3 hours in line just to talk with the Southwest baggage office to file a claim or figure out where their luggage went. Southwest says it will deliver bags for free and will reach out to customers to make arrangements.
I hope they fix their computer system, because it seems like this is a technical issue that could have been totally avoided, and I really hope they get around to fixing it, because it's way out of date and it's not acceptable.
Yeah, and we've heard stories of people who have been stranded here for days without a car. Getting a rental was really difficult. Other people just ditching the airplanes altogether and deciding to take a train or even just driving back home to California, Texas, wherever they were supposed to be. A lot of flights could not be rebooked until this weekend, so people have been here for days. People who looked at other carriers said that flights were really expensive, ranging anywhere from $700 to over $1,000. And now we're going to go over to Erica, who has some information about the Southwest CEO.
Yeah, Courtney, thank you so much. Certainly been such a disaster at airports across the country, and DIA actually at the top of the board when it comes to flight cancellations today. Overall, nationwide, more than 2,700 flights are going nowhere. The majority of them operated by Southwest Airlines. And this morning, we're hearing from the airline CEO for the first time.
I want everyone who is dealing with the problems we've been facing, whether you haven't been able to get to where you need to go, or you're one of our heroic employees caught up in a massive effort to stabilize the airline, to know is that we're doing everything we can to return to a normal operation. And please also hear that I'm truly sorry.
Southwest CEO Bob Jordan says he is optimistic the airline will get back on track before next week. The airline's problem comes from a couple different places. So last week's winter storm, which impacted two of its main hubs in Chicago and, of course, here in Denver, Southwest pilot and flight attendant unions say outdated scheduling software is also to blame.
Clearly, we need to double down on our already existing plans to upgrade systems for these extreme circumstances so that we never again face what's happening right now.
Jordan also says the airline is significantly reducing its schedule for the next few days. This is so that they can try and catch up. He also added they have real work to do in making this right, but they're committed to it. In the meantime, Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg says he will hold the airline accountable, calling it an unacceptable situation. One other thing to mention, Corey, for those trying to rebook on other airlines, both American and Delta, they've announced fare caps as a result of the canceled Southwest flights, which is helpful because we've seen crazy flight prices for people trying to book on other airlines.
Yes, thousands of dollars just trying to get home. Oh man, Southwest is in some hot water because initially they just tried to blame the weather, which was an issue, but not to the extent, I mean, we didn't see that with the other airlines.
Exactly. They've got this really outdated IT software that we're learning more about, and actually in the 6:30 half hour, we're going to dive a little bit deeper into that.
Sounds like time to invest some money into that software.
Yes.
All right, Erica, thank you.